Good evening, everyone, from Waldron, Arkansas, home of the Bulldogs. Tonight, Pottsville is on the road for a 4-4A conference matchup against the Waldron Bulldogs. We'll come back and talk over Waldron, and we'll revisit the Clinton Yellow Jackets when we return after this timeout. You're with Pottsville Apache Football.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desert, d3autosales.com.
Brian Rush joins us as our guest on the pregame show. Coach, tough week last week against Clinton, but I kind of want to emphasize positive stuff. I think we got to see a young quarterback grow up right in front of our eyes, didn't we?
It really did. I was real pleased with really the overall effort. Anytime things don't go well the previous week, and you just never know what's going to happen when you go on a long road trip against a team that's really, really good. The way we showed up, and again, I think starting a young guy, I think the whole team was doing everything they could to kind of rally around him and do as many positive things that they could to help the team, and it showed. We battled down to the final seconds, and just didn't come out on top.
Would have liked to have had about another minute on that last drive, wouldn't you?
Yeah, kind of got out of the way a little bit and kind of snuck away from us there. Had like I said, had a lot of opportunities there. And we still, we turned the ball over 5 times, So, again, going on the road, playing a tough team like that gives us an idea of what we're capable of. And that's a lot of the stuff we talked about after the game was, if we'll bring that effort every week, everything else is going to work out.
If you play sports long enough, everyone's going to be the hero and everyone's going to be the GOAT. Unfortunately, it happened to Trip Price in the same game. He had 120-something yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. But then one tough fumble. I would imagine Tripp's going to want the football a lot tonight.
Oh, he is, and again, that if you know Tripp, been around him for a long time, he ate that whole game. He took that one 100% on his shoulders, and there's no getting away from him, and it's going to be in his mind, and he's going to do everything he can to make it better. And again, that's the thing about Tripp is he cares and he plays hard all the time. You don't have to worry about his effort or question his effort. He plays extremely hard, offensively, defensively. And again, I really felt like early in the season, him just getting to play defense was very beneficial to everybody. And and then Cobb getting hurt kind of cast him back in. Of course, he's been getting reps in practice and a few reps in games, but there's nothing like having to play defensive line and then having to roll in there at fullback, especially at the effort level that Tripp brings and how hard he plays. It's just tough, and again, he just kind of got a little tired and a little bit of surprise on the one play, and he just kind of popped it out.
Tripp found a gear I didn't know he had on that 67-yard touchdown run. I saw him break up the middle, and I saw he had an open field, but I also saw there were Clinton guys that looked like they had the angle, so I kept thinking one of them was going to get closer, and Tripp just kept pulling away. Where'd you get that gear from?
I don't know, because again, we give him a hard time, when he's running 40s and things like that. Tripp, go on, man, run, and but again, he's just a gamer, and he was able to get away from those guys and had a big touchdown there for us.
I never forget the commercial that ran for years and years about Michael Jordan commercial where he was trusted to take the last shot 20-something times in his career in a game and he missed it. Everybody has one of those games. So we'll look for, Jordan always said at the end of that commercial, but you know what? I still wanted the ball. And I'll bet Tripp wants it tonight.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll come back and talk about the Waldron Bulldogs after this timeout on Pottsville Apache Football.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Pottsville Roadshow continues tonight. We are in Waldron to take on the Bulldogs. Waldron's a bit of an enigma. 1 week they look really, really good. They've got a couple of big wins, one conference win over Ozark, and then Dardanelle kind of snuck up on them and hit them with a buzzsaw. But, Dardanelle's going to do that to some people. What about this Bulldog team impresses you?
I just think at home they're a totally different team, and we've I think got 3 films on them at home, and all 3 films they play extremely hard. The Ozark game, kind of felt like Ozark kind of came in expecting to win, and next thing you know, Waldron just keeps battling and fighting and clawing, and next thing you know, it's fourth quarter and Ozark has to make a big play, doesn't do it. Ozark gets the ball back, scores, and keeps them from scoring. So again, the Dardanelle film, you put it in, and Dardanelle just attacked them at their place. Looked like they got off the bus a little groggy, and just kind of how it goes sometimes when you go on the road. And man, it just Dardanelle took it to them early and scored 3 touchdowns quick. And next thing you know, they're all had their head down and feel like the game's over pretty quick, and didn't have near as much fight. But we're expecting going to their place, a huge situation right now for both teams. So they're going to come out and give us their best shot for sure. Both teams with playoff goals, but if you want to get there, this is a win you kind of have to have, isn't it? Absolutely, and again, that's kind of what we talked about this week is, all you have to do is put on the film against Ozark. Our guys have had some history with Ozark, so they got their attention right away, and Ozark was a preseason conference champion pick. So again, we know what Waldron's capable of. We know what we're capable of. So Waldron starts a sophomore quarterback wearing number 10, Eli Cluthy. Looks like a really good-looking athlete. They like to let him throw the ball, let him try to make things happen. Yeah, they do. And again, he's not so much a guy that's going to make plays with his legs, but he throws the ball and he runs the offense really well. You can tell he's got a lot of confidence, and and that's kind of the thing about him. As offense, they want to be a spread team, but they just don't feel like they're there yet. So they just kind of go gun power sets, and again they've got 2 tackles that are as big as anybody we've played. They've got 2 6'4", 270-pound tackles that they just get behind them and try to get as many yards as they can, and if you can stop that, then they're going to spread it back out and attack you that way. So a couple different ways that they go about it. And what's your goals for the Apaches tonight? First of all, before you answer that question, let me ask you, traveling this long to get there, how do you keep your guys from getting off the bus a little groggy at such a trip? Are you stop in Danville and run some sprints or something? Yeah. Well, I think just getting there a little bit early and giving them a chance to kind of move around and, walk the field and that kind of stuff, I think is a big thing. So we're going to try to get there plenty of time to get out and move around a little bit before we go, and we'll do a little bit of stuff here before we head that way. So it just kind of one of those things, you kind of keep everything still in the groove and do the same thing over and over. You kind of hopefully kind of get used to the travel and being ready when it's game time. And what do we have to watch for as the key for an Apache win? Well, I think obviously the last 2 games we've turned it over 6 and 5 times. So again, I think the turnover, if we can limit our turnovers and not have any or one, and it just depends on when that one is, if it were to happen. But we really don't want any, and I think that's the biggest key for us right now. I feel like our defense is playing really, really well right now. Offensively, we've just kind of got to get it together and take advantage when we have opportunities, and if we don't, we'll just move on to the next possession. We'll punt it and play defense, So as long as we don't turn the ball over, I think we can have a great night. Tell me about last night's junior Apache game. How'd they do? Really good. 7th grade came out, and the tough little Waldron squad, and they kind of got out and sustained the lead. I think it was like a 22-6, somewhere in that range. And then junior high, we again, another, they played tough and hard, and we wound up, I think, sneaking away with a 28-6 win in that one. All right. Coach Russ, good luck after the long trip. Absolutely. Thank you. I'm Stephen Glenn. We'll bring in Jim Huffman, talk about tonight's game amongst ourselves. It's Pottsville on the road to take on the Waldron Bulldogs, and we're back after this timeout with more Pottsville Apache football. Awesome.
Now live at Bulldog Stadium in beautiful downtown Waldron, with a view of the mountains across the way and the sun setting over the horizon, we welcome you to our live coverage of your Pottsville Apaches. Bulldog Stadium has the Fritz Morales press box, and Brother Jim, you know Mr. Morales.
Yeah, we do, Steve. Mr. Morales was a staple and a longtime supporter of the Waldron community and the Waldron Bulldog Booster Club and just all the students. And I remember the very first game that we broadcast here in their old stadium. It's been several years ago.
It's been more than a week ago, yeah.
He had welcomed us into the press box, even he was the public address announcer at the football game and welcomed us and called us by name and actually had the Waldron crowd cheer for us.
Well, and didn't he actually find us something to eat? Had some food delivered up for us?
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
And just a wonderful man. And so the Morales press box, my good friend, another pastor who pastors in this community, Connor McKay, gave me a shout out a while ago over the PA system. But Connor is now the PA announcer. He's a local pastor, serves on the school board for the Waldron School District. Just a great, great guy. And he and his wife, they're expecting their first child. And so my prayers are for Connor and his wife and that new baby and his church and the ministry. And just Waldron, you got to love this community. As you said, Steve, you got the mountains in the background. The sun goes down right behind their press box. It's absolutely beautiful.
Reminds me a little bit of Keenan Field and Dardanelle.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, it sure does.
That's kind of the view you have from the visitors' press box over there as well.
You bet.
One of the things I was going to say about your friend who's the PA announcer here is I feel like he's a lot like our own Matt Lee in so much as he's cheering for the Waldron Bulldogs, but he cuts everybody an even break.
Yeah, he does.
He
does.
And I can most certainly respect that, although I think he's probably a little bigger than the last time I remember seeing him. We've got the captains meeting for tonight's ball game. Caleb Turek right next to Landon McNeely, Miller Mahan, and number 5, Trip Price, who had a whale of a ball game against Clinton. I talked about this in the coaches show, but if you missed it, in sports, if you play long enough, you're going to be the hero and you're going to be the GOAT. It happens to everybody. What is that Nike commercial that Michael Jordan does where he said he was the coaches counted on him to take the winning shot in a game 23 times and he missed?
Yeah.
But he always said he wants the ball.
Yep, you bet.
I bet Trip Price wants the ball again tonight. And, and we talked about the tough fumble at the end of the game. But Trip rushed for 123 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
That's a pretty decent game.
Well, he kept us in the game, and but hey, man, it's a game where fumbles happen, interceptions happen, missed kicks, so forth, missed tackles.
I cost a relay team I ran on back in Marshfield a school record in the 4x100 relay because we dropped the baton. It was my fault. I made the bad handoff. Yeah. But it happens. Yeah, it's just kind of the nature of the beast. Keegan Lynch was one of the captains for the Waldron Bulldogs, and we want to say a humongous thank you to Tyson Foods, McNeeling Plumbing, Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, The Granite Shop, Smooth Running Heating and Air, and Heirloom Legal. Make sure you support these fine sponsors because they are who make this possible. Otherwise, we'd have to be at home tonight. And I'd much rather be at Waldron at a football game. Because the simple fact of the matter is Tom Camerling, the late Tom Camerling, told me this, and I don't think I believed it at the time when I first moved to the River Valley. But I think he's right. All sports announcers are frustrated athletes, And I
what are you talking about, Willis?
We want to be out there. And in my case, that's especially why I enjoy doing basketball because for 2 years in a row at Marshfield, I was the last guy cut off the team. But if I could only play defense or shoot or rebound or dribble, I might have made the team. All right, I think I unfortunately I did not see who won the toss because I was busy doing something important like eating pizza.
Where did you get pizza from?
There's one back here. I heard the broadcast team went and got it.
Yeah.
You can throw a rock from place where we're doing the game from and hit a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, you almost can, really can. I don't know about a rock, but I think a Frisbee would make it.
You could throw one of those tavern-style pies.
Yeah.
Is that what they call that? You can tell I'm kind of killing time a little bit here because we're a little late getting things running. The Bulldogs are going to come running through the Bulldog. Well, that's a mean-looking Bulldog, isn't it?
It is. Almost looks like a devil dog.
You know, it does actually.
It really looks like them, you know.
There's
Speaking of devil dogs, Steve, thanks for letting me talk about them tonight. Marlton is 5-0. I believe that's correct. And not for sure where they're playing at tonight, but Devil Dogs off to a good start.
And every time we've always come to Waldron, they run out on the team, and the first thing on the field is the American flag. So
you love that.
You most certainly respect that. They got a nice crowd to come through. When those people get back up into the stands, we're going to have a good crowd tonight. Look how well Pottsville has traveled here.
Yep.
You know, not like Waldron is a short walk. You know, it's not like you're jumping across the river to Dardanelle or something. So Pottsville is going to kick the ball off. I know this because I recognize the kick formation with my immense knowledge of the sport of football. I know you're impressed.
Well, did you say impressed or depressed?
Yeah.
I don't. No,
yeah.
It's all good, Steve.
That's a sentence you don't hear used very often. My name and football knowledge.
Well, Steve, you're the best. You're the golden voice of the Pottsville Apaches. And, brother, it's always good to have a Friday night in a press box with you somewhere. Tonight, we're in Waldron.
Branson Mick is the return man that Waldron would like to get the ball to. The way he's lined up now, he's on the right side of the formation. Nelson Velasquez will be kicking off. Kickoff tonight brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. And it's going to be Mick for the return. Crosses the 20. Up the right side, headed for the sidelines, but brought down before he could get there. Tackle by the Apaches made by Eli Morris. Caleb Stansel might have also been involved in the play also.
Well, it might have been 19. That might have been Noah.
Noah Metcalf?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to see those numbers, Steve, especially when they're on the far side.
That orange and black combination can be difficult. I can tell you that Eli Cluthy is the sophomore quarterback. Trips to the left. Well, he messed up my plans. And a good play by the Apache defense. Cluthy kept it, got ahead across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Picked up about 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. From the 27-yard line. Waldron with the initial possession. They started at their own 17-yard line. Oh, excuse me. Their own 21-yard line. Give straight ahead. Pottsville has that stacked up right in the middle. Ball carrier might have got to the 30-yard line, no further. Good play by the interior of the Apache defense. That was most definitely a group tackle.
It was. You had a whole slew of Apaches in there on that tackle. I don't know if it's a slew or a tribe.
A bunch.
A
heap. Cluthy takes the snap. He's back to pass. Looking short, bubble screen,
good.
Knocked away and incomplete.
That was number 5.
Yeah, Trip Price stayed at home for that play. I predicted a bubble screen on the first play. I was 2 plays late on that one.
Well, Steve, you did call it because you have studied film.
Yep.
And I appreciate your knowledge, Steve, and what you bring to this broadcast and your homework.
Eli Morris back deep to receive the punt on 4th down at about 5. Good snap. Cluthy is the kicker, but it is blocked. And Pottsville is going to get the ball with a short field. Did you see who got a hand on it? I was looking down the field for a possible return, and the Apaches come through and block it.
I couldn't see, Steve, who it was, but he got there.
So it'll be Pottsville football with 10:44 left to go, first quarter.
Well, that was a great break for the Apaches.
Block was made by Slayton Graham coming through. And the Apaches will take over 1st and 10 on a short field. They'll take over on the 26-yard line of the Bulldogs. And Waldron comes slicing through the defensive line to tackle Trip Price in the backfield. Yeah. Tackle made by the Bulldogs, number 16, who is Cody Mays. Trip Price may have lost 2 yards on that play. Well, both teams have seen tendencies, and their defenses have made plays because of it. Funny how that happens, isn't it? Loss of 2 on the play. Second play of the drive starting at the Bulldog 28 now on 2nd and 12. End around coming to the left side, and Waldron has that defense very well. Kagan Jones had nowhere to go. That's going to lose 2 more yards back to the 30-yard line.
I think they did a little film study themselves. That defensive unit for the Waldron Bulldogs, man, they look good. Big guys, too. Look at big number 77 out there.
Yeah, I think he goes about 6'4", 6'5", 280, Coach told me. All right, 3rd down and long for the Apaches. 3rd and 14. They are at the Bulldog 30. This drive has gone backwards. Pottsville's going to get a free 5 yards here, though, because I think the middle guard for the Bulldogs stepped into the neutral zone before the snap. Miller Mahan with that hard count. So the penalty will move the ball to the 25. That'll make it about 3rd and 9. Ball is at the 25. They actually have to get inside the 15-yard line for a first down. 3rd down and 9 for the Apaches. Out of the pistol, Mahan back to pass. His first pass of the night to go right to the end zone. He's got him, but it falls incomplete.
It was there, Steve. Woo.
Pass intended for Kagan Jones falls incomplete in the end zone. So you run that play there. Does that mean you're probably going to go for it on 4th down?
I think so.
Because you take your shot to the end zone there. It was there. Waldron had double coverage, but Jones had gotten behind the deepest man. Just could not quite catch up with the football. So it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Apaches from the Bulldog 25, they will not take the field goal. Kagan Jones goes wide to the left. Colby Stevenson splits wide right. High snap. Mahan comes down with it, looking up the middle. Now he's got to run. Well, did he throw the ball or did he get tackled? He did throw it. They're calling it incomplete, but the Bulldogs are going to take over on downs. Wow. So the Bulldog defense rises up. Boy, you hate to waste that good field position. But the Apaches go absolutely nowhere on that first possession. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go, first quarter. Bulldogs have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Eli Cluthy, the quarterback, out of the pistol formation, has trips right. He rolls the pocket to the right, looking for a man. Almost intercepted. He did get it. It is intercepted.
Guess who?
Mason Vick with the interception for the Apaches. And I saw Mason's mother at the game tonight.
Yeah, she snuck in on us. Miss Jessica, and family.
So the defense once again comes up with the turnover.
Good job by number 20, Mason Vick.
Pottsville will have it 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 34-yard line. Really need to cash in on this one. Empty backfield. Mahan has no one behind him. Trips to the right. One wide out left. Mahan rolls right. Short pass complete to Jones.
He might go back to the line of scrimmage.
As I say, not a lot of gain on this. Couple of yards on the play. Bulldog coverage, very good. I believe that was Braden Underwood. Had coverage on that play. Pickup of 2.
Yeah, Steve, you got to watch number 15 there for the Bulldogs. I believe that's Garrett Morris. He is blitzing every play, and he's coming for the quarterback.
2nd down and 8. Slot left. Looks left. Pass to the right to McNeely. Makes one man miss. Gets ahead to the 20-yard line. Maybe down to the 19, and that's going to be a Pottsville Apache first down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
Yeah, boy, man, what a great executed play that time. And Landon was just one tackle away from taking that one to the house.
Let's see. I'm trying to see where the line of scrimmage is here. We're not up in the sky very highly. Is that the 19? First down of the night. Mahan back to pass. They get it to McNeely again. Same play. If it works, don't fix it. McNeely running through tacklers. Gets up to the 12-yard line. Maybe pushed out of bounds at the 12. That's going to pick up 6 yards.
Yeah, we can still pick up the first down.
You can already see where the coaching staff of the Apaches have made an adjustment here by splitting out McNeely, and the Bulldogs yet to adjust to that. 2nd down. 2nd down and 3 Mahan keeps it himself. He read keep, went straight ahead, but the Bulldogs there to stack him up. Miller Mahan may have got a yard on that play. Big number 77. Aiden Allen making the stop. In fact, no gain on the play. 3rd down and 4. Hard to move, Mr. Allen. He is a large individual and very athletic. Trips left, one wide out to the right. McNeely draws single coverage again. Mahan looking the other way, and that pass is going to be intercepted. Nope, we dropped it. Good play by the Apaches to knock that away. Oh, wait a minute. Did they say he intercepted that?
Oh, wow.
No. The ball came loose. Are you kidding me?
Usually that was Cole Bailey to come up with that interception for the Bulldogs, and that turns the ball back over to your Waldron Bulldog offense.
Wow.
That ball clearly came loose. He never had it. Things that make you go, From their 14-yard line, Cluthy, the quarterback, as a shotgun formation, is going to give it to the right side, or the right side halfback, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier is Cole Bailey, and he's met after a pickup of about 3. Mason Vick with the stop as he gets to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, Vick in there on the tackle again, playing just a well of a ball game so far tonight.
Both teams have gotten turnovers tonight. Cluthy takes the shotgun snap, looks right, still looking right, now rolling right. And I think he's just going to throw that away.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to do like a shuttle pass or something, and it looked like that time Trent Price was right there close, almost for the pick.
3rd down and 6, almost 7 for the Bulldogs. They are at their own 17-yard line. 6:56 to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs send 3 wideouts to the left side of the formation. Cluthy, the quarterback. They empty the backfield out for him. Cluthy with a screen pass to the right side, and Pottsville defended that very well. That was a screen pass to the running back, Bailey. And, well, I don't know who all was there for the Apaches. Looked like Trip Price, looked like McNeely. So that screen is complete, but it loses 2 yards back to the 14.
Let's see if we can block another punt.
4th down and 9 from their 17. Snap is good. This time the kick is partially blocked. We got a hand on that one. It's going to roll dead at the 34-yard line.
That one's going to be tipped again. Going to be down at the 34-yard line. That's where Pottsville will take over first.
So for the 3rd time tonight, Pottsville is going to take over the ball on the plus side of the field.
Yeah, we got to capitalize, Steve, and get some points on the board.
6:20 to go in the first quarter. Pottsville will take over 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 34-yard line. Trips to the left side. McNeely one wide out to the right. Trip Price, the running back. Play fake. Pass over the middle. And it's going to be incomplete. Had a man just off his hands trying to get it to Colby Stevenson. That pass was about 6 inches too long for him to reach. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, we're going to connect on one of those in a moment.
Seems like Waldron's gambling on single coverage. Well, when you're bringing blitzers like they do, you kind of have to go single coverage, and Pottsville has came really close twice to hitting a home run ball. As it is, 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Bulldog 34, 6:13 to go in the first. 3 wideouts to the left, tied in on the right side. McNeely a wide out right. No blockers in the backfield. Here comes the blitz. Pass wide open over the middle. It's going to be complete at the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Colby Stevenson.
Well, there it is, Steve.
They were talking about they were going to make one of those shots work. A touchdown brought to you by our good friends at Tyson Foods.
I know those guys.
You know them well.
Are you making preacher jokes? Is that what you're doing?
I would do no such thing. Nelson Velasquez on to attempt the point after. Caleb Turek is the holder. Turek has to reach behind him to get the snap, but he does. The kick is on the way, and it is good. So with 6:07 left to go in quarter number 1, the Apaches capitalize on the block punt. 3-play, 34-yard drive for the touchdown, and the Apaches take the early lead 7-0. Back after this 30-second timeout.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Back at Bulldog Stadium, where the Pottsville Apaches have taken an early 7-0 lead. Pottsville's defense has played very well, but what about the special teams play?
Hey, 2 block punts.
Fisher Brown is the man in the middle. Levi Brown flanks him to the left. High short kick. Brown's going to let it bounce and roll out of bounds. That'll give Waldron the ball 1st and 10 at the 35, I think.
Yep.
6:07 in the first quarter. The Apaches on the scoreboard, 7-0. Waldron will take over deep in their own field at the 35. Like, this is probably the best field position the Bulldogs have had to start a drive. Sophomore quarterback Eli Cluthy leads the offense to the line. He has a 1st and 10 at his 35, has one man to his right. They're going to give it to the fullback. He'll get across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 2 to the 37. Is that Mason Vick with the contact again?
I believe it was.
Number 15, Carlos Pineda, also in on the hit. Boy, Apaches are flying to the football on defense, aren't they?
They are, Steve. And, last week that was the same thing. It was a very defensive game, and that's what we're seeing tonight on both sides of the ball.
Cluthy in a wing formation, a heavy wing, and I'll explain that in a minute. Cluthy's going to keep it over the right side. Gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
It's going to be close to the first down.
Let's see. Yeah, that is close, but they're going to say he's short. From the 44-yard line. Got to get to the 45 for the first down, 3rd and a yard. By heavy wing, I mean not only do you have the wing back, but you also have a man about a step in front of him, parallel to the line of scrimmage. They go to that formation again. This time they hand it off. Well, good defensive play by the Apaches, Gavin Surrett. But the ball carrier for the Bulldogs able to get just enough for the first down.
Yep. Yeah, I thought Surratt was going to have him stop for a loss, but the running back was able to fall forward and picked up that 1 yard.
And let me apologize. I'm having all sorts of problems picking up these numbers on the Bulldog uniforms. Cluthy in the backfield with Cole Bailey. Cluthy rolls the pocket to the right, has a man at midfield, completes the pass. Driven out of bounds at the Apache 47. Eli Morris making the stop. Pickup of 6 will move the ball into Apache territory at the 48-yard line. Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4. 4:36 to go. We're in the first quarter. Why the clock has stopped, I don't know. 7-0, Pottsville with the lead. Cluthy going to give it to the wing back on the reverse, and he has met right at the exchange point. Ball carrier was number 16, Cody Mays. Slayton Graham making the stop. I don't know that it even picked up a yard. May have got to the 47.
Steve, there was not much there that time.
3rd down and 3. Maybe a short 3, if you will. Bulldogs have to get it inside the 45 to the 44 to pick up the first down. Again, that heavy wing formation to the left side. Cluthy surveys the defense. Looks over to Coach Milholland for the call. Play clock down to 5. They get it off, but the exchange goes nowhere. Now they're fighting forward. I thought Pottsville had that stopped, but Cole Bailey kept the wheels turning. He may have picked up a yard, but I think he's going to be short. I think it's going to be 4th down and inches. Gavin Surrett making the stop inside the 45. That's going to be short.
Let's see if they're going to measure it or not.
Well, you've got to get it almost to the 44 for the first down. So, no, it's – well, they are going to take an official timeout to measure, but I think we're going to find this is short. But, boy, it's going to be close.
It's going to be very close.
I thought the spot was a little closer to the 45, but that's my fault. I'm not complaining about the officiating. That's my fault, my mistake. Hey, call timeout for measurement. You can't run out and bring anything to drink. Here comes the chain gang. Working on a chain gang. We're still discussing in the press box whether he made it or not. I don't know. This one's going to be close. No, he didn't get there.
He's going to be short.
Well, no, they stretch it out.
Well, now you got to stretch it out, so he's going to be short.
Yeah, as I say, he's going to be short by about 3 lengths of the chain.
Yeah, about that far.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Waldron's going to go for this.
I think that white hat was saying, I need a piece of pizza about this big.
Yep, no joke.
Let's give it up for our chain crew. You guys doing a good job over on the guest sideline tonight.
3:28 to go. We are in the first quarter. Pottsville leads at 7-0. Big fourth down coming here. Be interesting to see what Waldron wants to do with the ball. They're going to have Cole Bailey and Cluthy in the backfield. I'm thinking Cluthy's probably just going to keep it and go straight ahead. They go with that jumbo wing formation. Cluthy will take the snap about 7 yards deep. He reads it, moves forward. I think he's going to have it, but not by much. He got to the 44, which is what he needed. That is a Bulldog first down, their third first down of the quarter. Waldron first down, keeps the drive alive. 8th play of the drive coming as we tick down to about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, once again, it was Mason Dick on the tackle.
Cole Bailey in the backfield along with Cluthy. And the ball is loose. Waldron falls on it, but it's going to be back at the 41-yard line. Big hit by the Apaches, knocking that loose at the exchange.
And number 25.
Yeah, Caleb Stansel made the hit on that play.
And almost picked up the fumble.
Almost hustled back there to get it. What's that going to lose, about 10 yards? Waldron is a no-huddle team.
Yeah, it's going to bring up second forever.
Branson Mick, I thought was going wide to the right, but he's going to run off the field. It's going to be second down and 23, I want to say. Slot right. Well, slots on both sides of the field. They bring some trickeration. Pass to the right side. It's got a man, but it's incomplete. Pottsville hustling back in coverage. They toss the ball to Howell, and his pass was incomplete in the secondary. Kai Mahan may have gotten a hand in the receiver's face to prevent the completion.
Yeah, you had Kai Mahan. You also had I believe that's number 18 back there for the Apaches, Eli Morse.
Well, you don't have a lot of plays in the playbook for second down and 23.
Well, the halfback pass is one of those that, if you got to go for it, that's always a good play.
Yep. Oh, and they had it. They had it. I think it was just the Apache's ability to get back there and defend it.
You bet. Absolutely.
We do have a penalty flag on the play. They are talking to Coach Milholland. I must confess, I missed it. And just because they're talking to the Waldron coach doesn't mean the penalty's on Pottsville.
Well,
sometimes they'll go explain the call.
Yeah.
Or are they going to pick it up and wave this off?
They are.
Yep, they are going to wave it off.
Yes.
I can tell you what I think happened. Cluthy was hammered on the play, maybe even been a little bit late. But he doesn't get the protection of the quarterback after he gives the ball up and somebody else throws it.
Yep.
I think that's what happened, and if it is, I can completely understand why the official threw the flag. 3rd and 23, Bulldogs from their own 44. Cluthy back to pass. Pass to the near side is going to be complete. What a catch into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Bulldogs, except there is a penalty flag on the play. This one's going to come back, I think.
Is there a flag?
There is a flag back at the 38-yard line. Me thinks this is coming back for holding. Trip Price says, yep, come back up. We're going to play defense some more. And that holding mattered because Pottsville was bringing a blitz there. It was just about to get to Cluthy.
Holding against the Bulldogs. Let it nullify the good touchdown play. Step on 10 yards and replay third down.
So now it'll be third down and 33, I think. And this will be spotted back at the 44-yard, or at the 34-yard line, rather. On the penalty.
Third down and long for the Bulldog offense.
Cluthy. Back to pass, straight drop. Screen is going to be almost picked off. It's intercepted. Good defensive coverage by Slayton Graham for the Apaches. They were trying to get it to Cole Bailey, and Graham had that covered. So it's going to be fourth down. Let me go out on another limb and say Waldron's probably going to punt.
And this is their third punt. I wonder if we're going to try to block this one.
Eli Cluthy does the kicking chores. He is the quarterback. Pottsville coming up the middle, almost got to another one. Cluthy gets this one off, going to be fielded at the 35. Return up the right side to the 40, the 45 to midfield, and then driven out of bounds.
Number 18 going to return that kick.
Eli Morris on the return. There is a penalty flag on the play. Pottsville may get 15 more yards on a late hit.
I think so, maybe. Let's see what this is, Steve.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be backing up, doesn't it? Yep, Pottsville's offense is already going backwards. So I'm sorry, my mistake. This penalty is going to be on Pottsville. Possible block in the back or clip. It's a 15-yard mark off, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a clip.
Illegal blocking below the way against Pottsville, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
So after the penalty mark off, Pottsville will be at their own 31 with 2 minutes left to go in quarter number one. Apaches lead at 7-0.
There was no clip on that play.
Miller Mahan, Trip Price in the backfield. Option, pitch it to Price. He has running room across the 35. Cuts back inside at the hash across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Pickup of 11 on the play, and that's going to be a McNeely Plumbing first down for the Apaches. Tackle made by the Bulldogs, number 15, Garrett Morris. We've called his name more than once.
So we have.
It'll be at the 42-yard line, first and 10 for Pottsville. Minute 48 left to go in the first quarter. Colby Stevenson lines up wide to the right. They've already hit him with one deep pass. Mahan with a straight drop, looking over the middle again. It's going to be complete to Jones. Hagan brings it in at the 33-yard line. Pretty throw and catch for the Apaches. Tackle made by Cole Bailey, but that's going to be another Pottsville Apache McNeely Plumbing first down.
Steve, all the passes that have been complete tonight have been over the middle, so there's that soft spot right behind the linebackers, and that's where they're finding it.
Ball is at the 33-yard line for a big pickup. First and 10 now on the Bulldog side of the field. Stevenson comes in motion. Another option. Mahan with a pitch. Stevenson is stacked up, and we've got like 5 penalty flags flying in. Linesman, back judge, referee. Whatever it was, everybody saw it. It looks like Pottsville's backing up already. I think we're going to have another either a hold or block in the back maybe.
Maybe, yeah, that or personal foul. We're getting kind of chippy out there just a little bit.
Well, this game has been penalty-filled, turnover-filled. Pottsville has blocked 2 kicks, almost got a third. Waldron's had a touchdown called back. Are they going to pick up the flag on this? Or is it on Waldron? They're going backwards now. Okay, it is a hold on the Apaches. To kind of explain things here at Bulldog Stadium, the visiting side of the field is where we are working from. They have a visitor's press box, but the official has to make the call to the home press box. So a lot of times we won't get to see it. So the ball is going to be moved back to the 34-yard line. Marked it off from the spot of the foul, so the net of the play was lose a yard and replay the down at first of 11. Blitz coming by Waldron. Mahan rolls to the right, just throws it away, and that's a smart play. Pressure being put on by Levi Brown. That was Leroy Brown. I had a song for it. But Levi with good pressure, forcing the incompletion. It'll be second down for the Apaches.
There are penalty flags down on the play.
And once again, we have more penalty flags. And
Steve,
once
I
again,
wonder if it's
Pottsville's
going to be
backing it.
intentional grounding. That's what they're going to call.
Yep, I think you're right. And I honestly don't know if Mahan was outside of the tackle box, but that's the call because there was not an eligible receiver.
So lost it down.
Anywhere near. Yep, spotted it where he threw it, and it's a loss of down.
Call on the field is intentional grounding. I believe it's a 5-yard penalty. 10-yard penalty.
Well,
I'm confused. It was supposed to be first.
Well, I think, okay, so they marked off 10 yards, and it's going to be second down. At the 39-yard line. Mahan back to pass. Has time. Now rolls right. In trouble. And throws it intended for Colby Stevenson, but throws it over his head.
It'll be third down.
And that was a legal pass. Colby Stevenson was, in fact, in the area. Both offenses finding it tough sledding here. 51 seconds to go in the first. Pottsville leads at 7-0.
All right, Bulldogs fans,
Third down and 15.
It's third down.
Pottsville has most definitely controlled this game, but only lead at 7-0. Miller Mahan has tripped Price behind him. Play fake. Back to pass is Mahan. Now rolling to the right, and he's going to get tackled in the backfield.
Guess who? Number 15, Garrett Morris.
Yep, Garrett Morris with the sack. That's going to move the ball out of field goal range, most certainly. It's going to be loss of 14 on the play. It's going to be fourth down and a whole bunch. Yeah, Pottsville won't have to snap the ball this time. They may well let the quarter run out. Bryson Burge getting out on the field for special teams play. I guess Pottsville is going to kick this away. Snap is good. Stevenson with a line drive kick away from the return man. It hits, takes a bounce, doesn't quite check up, rolls into the end zone, but from that spot, you'll take that okay. We're at the end of the first quarter of play. Pottsville 7, Waldron nothing. We're back in 1 minute.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
Welcome back to Bulldog Stadium as the Waldron Band performs the Hey song. That's the only lyric most fans know, but believe it or not, that song has words.
Hey.
Yeah, hey. I attended a hockey game in Canada one time, and Canadian fans actually sing that song. I couldn't tell you what any of the words were, but they actually sing it.
Wasn't O Canada?
Yeah, it was not O Canada, but I have sang that. Bulldogs have it first and 10. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Pottsville has done a good job of giving the Bulldogs a long field. Wing left, Cluthy's going to bring it right up the middle. Power spins out of the initial hit, and then there's about 6 Apaches waiting for him at the 22-yard line.
Cluthy carries and gains 2 yards on the play.
Pottsville has done a very good job of gap discipline. Eli Morrison was there. Mason Vick, I think, was there.
Yeah. Kai Mahan was there.
Kai Mahan was there.
Were you there?
I was not there. I was blocked. I think I was clipped. 2nd down and 8. Cluthy, the quarterback, takes the snap. Blitz coming. It's picked up. Pass over the middle is going to be complete at the 45-yard line. Pass is complete to Lynch. And that'll turn the field over. Eli Morris was in coverage. He tried to get there. Just recognized it about a count too late. So the pass results in a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They are at their own 49-yard line. Yeah, if Morris had gotten one more step, he had that. Heavy wing to the right. Running back reverses direction, gets out away from one tackler, gets across the 45 to the 44. Cole Bailey, the ball carrier. Kai Mahan makes the stop, but that's after a pickup of 7. Pottsville had that diagnosed and stopped in the backfield. But, boy, you just got to credit the running back for getting away.
Yeah. Fighting off those tacklers.
Nasty. To the right, nasty.
Let's see. Ball is at the 44-yard line. 2nd down. Pottsville changing up their defensive formation just a little bit. Again, you've got the heavy wing to the right. That doesn't mean they're going that direction, but this time they are. Give to the fullback. Cuts it back inside, powering his way up the middle, running through tacklers, and he's almost free. Finally brought down at the 28-yard line.
Number 22.
Ball carrier that time was Garrett Morris. That's going to be another 1st and 10. Boy, Morris running that ball like that time like he had a mission. Where are they going to spot it at? The 28-yard line? That was just power straight ahead. The Bulldogs blocked it well. Probably another power running play coming this time. Bulldogs don't have any receivers. Now they split 2 out in the pattern. Blitz coming, and the quarterback Cluthy wisely throws it away before he gets buried by Trip Price. Pass was incomplete. Good job by Price coming on that play. The formation said run, but Trip Price read his keys correctly and came and pressured the quarterback. They did send 2 men into the pattern. They sent one of the men that was in that power wing formation, and then they also sent the wingman himself. And Trip Price read it correctly. 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They are at the Apache 28. Again, no wideouts in the formation. And they're going to hand it off straight up. Power formation, power running inside the 25 to the 22-yard line. Cole Bailey, the ball carrier. He's going to pick up about 4. Mason Vick making the stop. 3rd down and 6 at the 25. Bulldogs have gone to strictly power running right now. They're trying to get in behind that big offensive line and make hay. Although they have completed a couple of long passes, too. Cole Bailey is the running back of the backfield. Cluthy, the quarterback. They set up in a single-barrel shotgun. Cluthy takes the snap, and they're going to give it to Morris. He's going to turn it inside or over the left side, gets across the 20, still fighting forward.
Yeah. It's kind of look like the scrum.
Yeah, it does. Ball carrier was Garrett Morris. He's going to get ahead to the 19-yard line, and I think that's going to be enough for a 1st down. Yep, pickup of 6, or pickup of 7. He needed 6. So it's going to be another Bulldog 1st down. Long drive going by Waldron. This started back at their own 20. And it's been all done. They had one long pass completion, and since then they've gone with power running. Cody Mays is the wing back. They like him carrying the ball. Cole Bailey, the running back in the backfield. Again, it's the power wing on the left side. Cluthy takes the snap. This is a straight keeper. Quarterback power with running room inside the 15. Down to the 10. Waldron has found something with this inside power.
Number 22 making the stop on that play, Leo Sanchez, who also went on the tackle, Kai Mahan. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
Ball is spotted at the 8, 2nd and 2. Waldron goes on the quick count. Cluthy straight ahead again, right behind the right guard in the center.
Makes his way down to the 4-yard line.
He's going to pick up 4 to the 4, and that's another Bulldog first down. They have 4 first downs on this drive. Bulldogs going in a hurry. First and goal from the floor. Cluthy again right in behind the center, and he's going to be in the end zone over the left side for a Bulldog touchdown. And that was all done right up the middle.
Well, Steve, they found something that worked, and they just stuck with it.
Yep.
And they found the end zone because of it.
If it works, don't fix it. 7:15 to go in the second quarter, I think. I have trouble seeing the clock.
I think it's 7:55.
7:55. Going for 2, and the Bulldogs have it in the end zone. Pass went complete to number 23, Jackson Brown, for the 2-point conversion. So your new score, the Waldron Bulldogs 8, Pottsville Apache 7. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
The Bulldogs have reclaimed momentum in this ball game after a 10-play, 80-yard touchdown drive and the 2-point conversion. Keaton Ashmore and Kagan Jones back deep to receive the kick. I believe the kicker is Cluthy, the quarterback. His run-up, high short kick coming to the near side. The Apaches fielded at the 30. Return across the 40, the 45. Nice return by Caleb Turek. He grabbed the ball and knew exactly what to do with it. And Pottsville's going to have good field position.
Yeah, good heads-up play by number 14, Caleb Turek that time, Steve. Fielded the ball and just said, hey, I got to take it up the middle and get as much as I can. He did just that.
And he read that kick very well, too. So the Apaches have it 1st and 10. Those are the football right at the 45-yard line near the neck of the Bulldog. Slot right, 2 wideouts to the left. Trip Price behind the quarterback, Mahan. Read option, they give it to Price. Powers his way up the right side hash mark across the 47 to the 48-yard line. 4 yards and a cloud of AstroTurf before Aiden Allen can come in and make the stop. Looks like both teams have gone power. And why not? 2nd down and 6. I'm going to call that a pickup of 4. The Apaches with a double slot formation. Again, it's Trip Price behind Miller Mahan in the backfield. Tight end on the left side. Mahan back to pass. And it's going to be complete at the 45-yard line, outside, inside the 40 to the 35. Pass is complete to Colby Stevenson, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Apaches through the air. McNeely Plumbing, 1st and 10.
Good throw, good catch that time. Mahan to Stevenson.
Pickup of 26 on the play, and the Apache 1st down. Pottsville has a good-looking drive so far with 7:09 to go in the second quarter. 8-7 Bulldogs with the lead. Trips to the left. Mahan looking left. Bubble screen is going to be incomplete. Colby Stevenson was unable to pull that in. He had a Bulldog bearing down on him, too. Garrett Morris was closing in a big hurry on that play. He probably was going to arrive in a bad mood. On the incompletion, brings up 2nd down and 10. Coming to the near side, Kagan Jones. He's the only wide out on this side of the field. You do have a tight end left. Mahan back to pass. Looking route complete to Jones. Gets inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Quick slant. I think maybe they call that a dig route now, don't they?
Should be a 1st down, Steve.
Yeah, well, I believe he's going to be a little bit short. They're going to mark him just short of the 39. Or excuse me, just inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard. Wide to the right goes Caleb Turek. Colby Stevenson in the slot right. McNeely lined up wide to the left. Bulldogs step into the neutral zone. And unless an Apache move, this is going to be a free first down for Pottsville. But let me make sure. Yep, offside. Should move it to just inside the 25 to the 24. And that is a 1st and 10 for the Apaches. A McNeely Plumbing 1st down and 10. From the 24, the Apaches at the line of scrimmage, which has a short side left, wide side right with 2 wideouts. Trip Price in the pistols, going to take the handoff, has running room inside the 10. Down to the 5, still fighting to the left, dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Apaches! Trip Price with the touchdown run. 25-yard touchdown run by Trip Price.
Steve, it looks like we're gonna go ahead and go for 2 here.
Yep. Pottsville has retaken the lead at 13-8, and I think the Apaches are going to try to get that point back as they're going to go for 2. 6:17 to go in the second quarter. Price again in the backfield. Mahan taking the shotgun snap, rolling right, fakes right, trying to get inside. He's going to dive to the end zone. The official on the far side said he did not get there.
Wow.
The 2-point conversion will fail. But your new score in this ball game after the Tyson Foods touchdown for the Apaches, Pottsville 13, Waldron 8. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
Well, both teams have scored on consecutive possessions. Things a little slow in the first quarter. Adjustments have been made, and now the offenses of both teams are beginning to pay dividends. Pottsville with the 4-play touchdown drive. High short kick. Going to be taken at the 35-yard line with a fair catch. Smart play by Keegan Lynch to call for the fair catch and give his team good field position. 6:15 to go in the second quarter.
It's Majors. If Majors is not done, he ships off the Majors really easy, and McNeely doesn't. It just bounces off of McNeely. McNeely doesn't block it.
Bulldogs have it 1st and 10. They had a lot of success with the power game. Running inside. Young man who I do not have the number of. I think it's Ethan Beatty, but I wouldn't swear to it. Cluthy takes the snap. This is a keeper all the way, and Pottsville looking for it, but Cluthy's still fighting his way forward. He's going to make positive yards to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down by a host of Apaches on that play.
Several Apaches in on the stop. Looks like it might have been Caleb Stansel getting there first.
Yep.
Pickup is 2. 2nd down and 8. Well, closer to 3, I think. 2nd down and 7. From their own 37. Waldron not putting any wideouts. We're going with power football unless you release from the power wing on the right side. And they do. Cluthy takes the snap, looking over the middle, under pressure. Short pass complete at the 35, up the left side of the 40. A 45 hitting open field at the 40. A Pottsville Apache back to make the initial stop and the touchdown-saving tackle at the 35-yard line. That's going to be another 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I believe that was number 22 on the reception, Steve, for the Bulldogs.
Pass complete to Cole Bailey out of the backfield. And he got some very good downfield blocking as he hit open field up the left sideline. Landon McNeely credited with the touchdown-saving stop. You got to make him get there. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 33-yard line of the Apaches now as the field is flipped. Cluthy gives it to the running back, Bailey. He's met in the backfield, and this time the Apaches do a nice job of wrapping up to stop the play. Gavin Surrett, the first Apache to get there. Mason Vick also combining on the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 33. 4:44 to go in the second quarter. Apaches lead at 13-8. Bulldogs, a no-huddle team. They'll get the play call from the sideline. Play clock is down to 10, and they still don't have the play. Now Cluthy gets the offense to the line. Power wing to the right. Bailey in the backfield with Cluthy. He's going to keep it. Now they throw a jump pass. It's complete. Tackle made at the 25-yard line. Pass went to Branson Nick for the completion. That's the old Tim Tebow jump pass, isn't it?
Exactly what it was.
Ball is at the 25-yard line.
Thought I had somebody over in the stands doing the gator chomp.
3rd down and 2. The Bulldog bite. Big 3rd down here, I would imagine. Well, they may take a shot. Power wing to the left. Now Cluthy's going to keep it right straight ahead. The Apaches meet him right at the line of scrimmage. And I think, again, they drove him backwards. They have lost a half yard on the play. I'll say it's back at the 26. 4th down. Well, this will be an interesting call for the Apache defensive coordinator. Do you sell out on the run here?
I think you do, but you got to be careful with the jump pass and things like that, Steve, that we've been seeing them do.
4th down. 4th down and a full 2 yards to go. Running back is Cole Bailey. Cluthy, the quarterback. They start 8 yards deep. Read option, and going straight ahead is going to be Bailey. He's going to have first down yardage across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Good blocking by the Bulldog interior line. Kai Mahan come up and made the stop, but not before the running back Bailey was able to get the first down. Not a huge pickup, but he didn't need much. Power wing to the right. 1st and 10 at the 19. Cluthy rolls right, passes behind, but a good catch made. Strong tackle. Brown makes the catch. Pickup is going to be about 6 on the play. Good ball by Eli, or good job by Eli Morris, making a sure-handed tackle. Pickup of 4 as the pass gets to the 15-yard line, and that tackle keeps the clock running.
Yeah.
I cannot see the clock.
It is 2 minutes.
2:17?
Yep.
2:17 to go.
Yeah.
2nd down and 5. Power wing left. Cluthy in the backfield. He's going to keep it. Follows the lead block over the right side. Gets positive yards across the 5 to the 4-yard line. Well, the Bulldogs have really found something on the inside, haven't they?
Steve, they have. That offensive line for theirs, they're blocking down, and, man, they're opening up a hole for the quarterback.
Another Bulldog 1st and 10. They're going to go on a quick count. Cluthy is going to keep it, goes right back up the middle. They're trying to push him into the end zone, but the near side official says, nope, didn't quite get there, got to the 1. 2nd down and goal to go. 1:40 left to go. Pottsville content to let the Bulldogs run time here. 2nd and goal to go from the 1. Cluthy and Bailey in the backfield for the Dogs. High snap. Cluthy brings it down, gives it to Bailey, and he has met, spins away from one tackler, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Waldron. But the Apaches have been getting penetration into the end zone, or penetration into the backfield, but the Bulldog running back spinning away. Bulldogs are going to attempt, I think, to kick. They line up in the swinging gate. Now they're going to go for 2. Overload to the left. Cluthy rolls right, looking in the end zone. Pass is going to be incomplete, and the 2-point conversion fails. 1:19 left to go in the second quarter. After the touchdown, the Bulldogs have reclaimed the lead by a score of 14-13. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty bringing you this kickoff that the Apaches need to have a good return on. Although so far Waldron has kicked everything short. Keegan Lynch is the kicker for the Bulldogs. Lynch hits it at the 40. Onside kick coming. It has not gone 10 yards yet. Now the Bulldogs fall on it, but I thought that ball was hit by a Bulldog before it went 10 yards. Coach Rust is screaming about that. And I think the official said, yeah, I saw it. I believe that's going to be illegal touching on the Bulldogs. The original kick did not travel 10 yards, and I think it went off a Bulldog player's leg, which makes it dead right there. So the Apaches are going to have good field position again.
Well, Steve, we've had some success throwing the ball over the linebackers in that soft spot, and I kind of suspect that might be something we see here with 1 minute and 18 seconds left in the first half to play.
And the Bulldog special teams player touching the ball with his leg gives the – should there not have been an illegal touching penalty on that play?
We got one last week.
First down and 10 for the Apaches. Mahan, the quarterback, with an empty backfield. 3 wideouts left. Mahan back to pass. Has time. Pass over the middle. You called this. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Kagan Jones had a touchdown, just could not pull it in. A Bulldog defender may have gotten a hand on it.
Yeah, he did. I believe it might have been number 4 for the Bulldogs.
That would be Levi Brown.
Yeah, downtown Leroy Brown.
Yep.
Actually, it was Keegan.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was pretty sure I had that one right. Second down and 10 for the Apaches. That play did not take long. 1:13 left to go, so that play took 4 seconds.
Well, I think you line up and you do the same thing again.
Yeah, the Apaches seem to have some success over the middle. Bulldogs crowding the line of scrimmage. That's going to be open again. Mahan takes the snap, running play, makes one man miss, has running room across the 35, coming left to the 25, the 20, driven out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
There you go.
Miller Mahan picking up a Pottsville Apache first down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
Now, it's good to see Miller back in the ball game. You know, last week he was on the sidelines with an injury, but, man, that's what you miss when you don't have Miller Mahan on the field, his running ability.
34-yard carry, made something out of not much. A Waldron player tried to tackle him about 3 yards deep, and Mahan was having none of it. The Apaches have timeouts, and they have time. Trail it 14-13. And we have an official blowing the play dead. The white hat says we're going to stop for a moment. Yeah, they've run the clock down to 50 seconds, and I don't think the white hat ever signaled for it to start.
Yeah, I think Coach that's in the box with us, he was saying it should be about 102.
Yeah, because they drove the running back. Well, he turned into running back, Mahan, out of bounds. That should have stopped the clock. And I did not see the white hat whistle or wind the clock signal. So now they're going to say 59 seconds. Well, that's close enough. Again, Pottsville has timeouts, and they have time. It is first down from the Bulldog 15-yard line. Trip Price, the only back in the backfield. Mahan back to pass. Throw to Neely on the bubble screen. Has it complete. Fights his way up to the 10, inside the 8 to the 6-yard line. They said he did not get out of bounds. The pickup is going to be 9 on the play. Second down and a yard from the 6. 37 seconds and ticking. Second and a yard. Trip Price makes one man miss. Falls forward. I don't think he got the first down, though. Pottsville will probably take a timeout here. Yeah, in fact, I think Trip Price may have lost a yard on the play. Tackle made by number 72, John Bogus. Timeout on the play. Pottsville will have a third and a yard, 27 seconds to go in the second. Bulldogs lead at 14-13, back in 30 seconds.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
So the discussion in the press box here was on that last play. Something looked out of sync. I'm not sure exactly what was going on, but the Bulldogs stopped it after no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a yard for the first down. 3rd down and 7 for the touchdown. Pottsville still has a timeout if they pick up the first down on a running play. 27 seconds left to go. Pottsville's going to send 4 wide receivers to the right side. Trip Price, the running back, splits out wide to the right. Mahan takes the snap. He's keeping it all the way. Turns it upfield, fights his way inside the 6, close to the 5. He's going to be to the 4-yard line, and that's going to be another Pottsville Apache first down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
So 21 seconds, Steve, left in the first half.
And the Apaches use their second timeout. You know who made the stop for the Bulldogs? I'll give you a hint. Running on empty, running blind. Jackson Brown with the stop.
There you go.
You knew I was going to work that in somewhere. I couldn't resist.
Well, I just hope you can stay a little bit longer.
Yeah.
You got jokes tonight, brother. You got jokes.
You know, I used to be able to sing that high, too.
Yeah.
In 3rd grade.
Hello?
Yeah. People stay. I see computers logging out all over.
Yeah. We just lost our audience, Steve. I think we really did. Well, listen, I'm glad they love football more than they love us.
Yeah, well, that's easy to do with my singing voice.
Well, and they're watching these players too, so that's a great thing.
This is an interesting situation. Pottsville can run the ball. They still have a timeout left, if my count is correct. Apaches trail at 14-13. 1st and goal to go from the 4. Apaches empty the backfield. Miller Mahan brings a motion man left to right across the formation. That's Jones. Looking route complete to McNeely in the end zone. Touchdown, Apache.
There you go. 16 seconds left in the game.
Tyson Foods touchdown goes from Miller Mahan to Landon McNeely in the end zone. And I think Pottsville's going to line up and kick this one.
Yeah. 16 seconds, I said, in the game, but on the first half of play.
The touchdown pass from Miller Mahan to Landon McNeely caps off the drive. Nelson Velasquez on to attempt the point after. Low line drive kick, but it is good. So your new score with 16 seconds left to go in the quarter, Pottsville 20, Waldron 14. Back after this 30-second timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Kickoff brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty as the Apaches cap off a 6-play, 49-yard touchdown drive on the 4-yard touchdown pass from Miller Mahan to Landon McNeely. Nelson Velasquez hit the point after. Pottsville has retaken the lead, 20-14. Vasquez on the run-up. High short kick will hit, and it is fielded by the Apaches at the 19-yard line. Did Waldron call anything? No, that's going to be Pottsville football.
Yeah.
Heads up play by Noah Metcalf.
You bet.
Waldron didn't have anyone near that ball, and Pottsville's going to get a golden opportunity on what is in effect an onside kick recovery. Wow. At the Bulldog 22-yard line. You've got 16 seconds and 1 timeout for the Apache offense. You could run the ball once, but you better get the timeout called quickly. Miller Mahan drops back to pass, looking over the middle, throws it into the end zone. Fought for in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Kobe Stevenson outfought the Bulldog defender, and it is another Pottsville Apache touchdown.
With 8 seconds left, man. You're talking about a turn of the big momentum. My goodness.
Pottsville with the touchdown pass from Miller Mahan into the end zone. 8-second drive covering 22 yards if you're into that sort of thing. Low snap. Turek picks it up, and he's going to get tackled. Ball is loose, and I think that's going to be Waldron football, but it's not going to matter. 8 seconds remaining. Bulldogs come up with the ball, but it's going to be called down by contact. Who caught that touchdown pass again?
Stevenson.
It was Colby, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. I just went brain dead on it.
Yeah, Kobe Stevenson.
So the point after attempt was no good. Kickoff brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. Waldron will have 8 seconds to go here, but after the Apache touchdown, Pottsville has scored 13 points in a matter of 8 seconds. That could be big because Pottsville, I believe, gets the ball to start the third quarter. So with 8 seconds here, do you try another onside kick?
Well, that last one wasn't an onside kick.
No, that last one wasn't an onside kick. Because nobody from Waldron went to field it.
Yeah.
Let's give some credit to Nelson Velasquez, who put that ball right where the coaches wanted him to put it. There was nobody there. Velasquez is going to send this one down the field. This one is going to check up, fielded on the near side by the Bulldogs. Lynch. Keegan returning up the middle, looking for running room, has none. That's going to be Keaton Ashmore making the tackle by the Apaches after the Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty kickoff. The Apaches prevent a long play there, and we have made it to halftime. Score at the half, Pottsville 26, Waldron 14. We're back after this timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
Pottsville Apaches leading the Waldron Bulldogs at the half, 26-14. So far, the all-time heads-up play of the year made by Noah Metcalf on the special teams play. He knew to pick up that football after Velasquez kicked it where there were no Bulldog uniforms and set up a second unpredictable touchdown for the Apaches at the end of the half. Pottsville leads at 26-14. Brother Jim, what do you think of that half?
Hey, special teams, Steve. 2 block punts. A onside, well, really wasn't an onside kick, but a kick recovery by Metcalf, as you just talked about. So special teams tonight, man, just hats off to our special team coaches and the players because they're making a difference tonight.
And I'll tell you what, this has been a completely different ball game from the first to the second quarter. Only one touchdown in the first quarter. That came with 6:07 to go in the quarter. Pottsville with a touchdown drive. A touchdown drive of 34 yards after a partially blocked kick. 3-play, 34-yard drive. The touchdown pass from Miller Mahan completed to Colby Stevenson. And that was your only scoring as Pottsville led at the end of one, 7-0. On the other hand, neither defense got a stop in the second quarter. There were a total of 5 possessions by the two teams combined, and all ended in touchdowns. Waldron got their first touchdown of the night on a 9-play, 80-yard touchdown drive. The touchdown was scored on a 4-yard run by the Bulldogs. Eli Cluthy, the quarterback, going in for the score. And they ran the swinging gate play on a 2-point conversion, got it to work. And with 7:55 to go in the second quarter, Waldron took their first lead of the game at 8-7. Pottsville would answer on the next possession. It was another short drive, 4 plays. The touchdown drive covered a total of 56 yards. The touchdown was scored on a 25-yard run by Trip Price. The Apaches going for the 2-point conversion there. It did not work. So with 6:17 left to go in the second, Pottsville reclaimed the lead at 13-8. Back come the Bulldogs. They moved the ball 10 plays, 65 yards on the touchdown drive. The touchdown coming on a 1-yard run by Cole Bailey. This time the point after attempt was no good as the Apaches held on the swinging gate play. And it's 14-13 Bulldogs. Next possession for the Apaches. Pottsville got a short field, started at the Bulldog 49-yard line, and a 4-yard touchdown pass from Miller Mahan into the waiting hands of Landon McNeely for the touchdown. For the Apaches, McNeely had to run over a Bulldog to get into the end zone. Point after was good. Pottsville reclaimed the lead at 20-14. And then an inadvertent onside kick. It was a high short kick to the near side where there were no Bulldogs lined up, and Noah Metcalf hustled down the field, got the ball back for his team, and Pottsville on the very next play had a 22-yard touchdown pass from Miller Mahan to Colby Stevenson. Point after attempt was no good, and there's your score at the end of the second quarter. Pottsville 26, the Bulldogs 14. Any thoughts before we go to halftime, Brother Jim?
Steve, I just think we're going to have a good football game beginning in the third quarter because, the Bulldogs are not going to go away. And Pottsville, we still got to play good defensive football, and we need to leave here tonight with a big W. So stay tuned because the second half is going to be good.
I'm Stephen Glenn for my broadcast partner, Jim Huffman. We will tell you that the Apaches lead at 26-14. So long for just a little while. Welcome back to the second half. Pottsville Apaches on the road in Conference 4A action against the homestanding Waldron Bulldogs. The Apaches lead this game at the break 26-14. The Apaches scored 13 unanswered points in about an 8-second time span at the end of that second quarter. And that first half, Brother Jim, is about the craziest half of football I remember broadcasting.
Well, I don't ever remember in the first quarter having 2 block punts. Pottsville blocked 2, which that's a good thing. And then special teams, they have showed up big with an onside kick recovery, and really not an onside kick, but a sky kick recovery. And so, like I said earlier before we went to half, special teams, man, hats off to them and hats off to the special team coaches. But Pottsville has missed some opportunities, Steve. If you remember, early – we just had just overthrew our receivers. Receivers would touch the ball, but they couldn't bring it in. And so there's a couple of touchdowns that probably should be on the board right now that are not there for the Apaches.
Yeah, Pottsville could easily have 13 or 14 more points in this game very easily. But as it is, you'll be happy with the 26-14 lead. Pottsville is set to receive the third quarter kick, and I word it that way intentionally. It would not surprise me in the least to see the Bulldogs try an onside kick.
Yep.
They tried one in the first half. The ball didn't go 10 yards, and Pottsville got a short field and turned that into a touchdown. But I don't think that's going to dissuade the Bulldogs from trying another one sometime if they need to.
No, and I'm sure they will. Steve, I got another score at halftime. My second favorite team, besides my Pottsville Apaches, is my old alma mater, Morrilton Devil Dogs. They're up 28-6 over Pea Ridge, and they're playing at Pea Ridge,
which we know is a tough place to play.
And that's a tough place to play. It's you're talking about a tough place to travel. I'd prefer to drive Highway 80 to Waldron versus taking that road up to Pea Ridge.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, is Pea Ridge where we got the barbecue nachos?
Yeah, Pea Ridge is. Hey, listen, I like the way you remember these places we go to by the food that we have.
Yeah, I've got my priorities straight. It wasn't whether we won or lost the game. It was the free barbecue nachos we got to enjoy.
Yeah, and I remember there was a playoff game there. I think I missed it because I had a wedding, but I think you and Will Vodroska made a long trip up there one night in the fog, or on the way back. So.
It was a great drive back, or so they tell me, because I never saw anything. We are ready to start the second half. Waldron lines up ostensibly to kick the ball off. I'm not really sure they are going to kick it deep. Yeah, they're going to try their version of the sky kick, which Pottsville calls for, and makes a fair catch at the 37-yard line. Smart play by the Apaches, Caleb Stansel, to call for the fair catch.
Yep.
Kind of knew that was coming, didn't you?
Yep.
I'm told Lamar leads the Dover Pirates 35-0.
Do we have a Dardanelle Clarksville, a Clinton game score?
From their 37-yard line, the Apaches have it 1st and 10. You score on this possession, score a touchdown. I got to feel like you're in a good spot. Miller Mahan, the quarterback, has Trip Price behind him. And the draw play straight ahead, and Waldron was waiting on that.
Well, they were.
That's going to lose a yard on the play back to the 36. It's almost like they knew the play.
Second down and 13.
Wow. Ball is spotted back at the 35-yard line, loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for the Apaches. Yeah, that draw play did not fool anybody, did it? Trip Price had, in fact, for Waldron was in the backfield so quickly. Price did a good job to hang on to the ball. Pottsville with a looking route complete to Stevenson. He's going to have first down yardage out near midfield on that look-in route, or a dig, if you will. The first down for the Apaches brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
Yeah, man, he got it right there in the middle of the Bulldog, in the middle of the field, Steve.
First down throwing by Miller Mahan to Colby Stevenson for the Apaches. You can kind of see Miller Mahan developing some confidence in his throws, too. A lot more of them are starting to be right on the hands of his receivers. Miller Mahan reads it, keeps it, has running room across the 40, inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line. Miller Mahan on the keeper that time with a big first down for the Apaches. First down brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
Yeah, that run option that time Miller did the right thing, man. He pulled it out because they broke down. They were tackling Price, and he pulled it out and, man, picked up that good yardage for the Pottsville Apaches.
Pickup of 24 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Apaches at the Bulldog 27. Mahan takes the snap. They're going to give it to Stevenson, turning the corner. He's met in the middle, makes one man miss, but may have got back to the line of scrimmage and had to fight to do that.
You know, hats off to the Bulldog defense that time, Steve. They all stayed at home, and the defensive end did what he was supposed to do and closed down and made that tackle.
In fact, may have lost a yard on the play. I believe Sam Eller made the hit for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 11 for the Apaches. Ball is at the 27-yard line of the Bulldogs. 2 wideouts on each side of the field. Now they bring Stevenson in motion right to left. Mahan looking right. Now keeps it, makes one man miss, turns it upfield at the 15, cuts it back to the middle. Still rolling to the left. He gets to the outside. He scored. He does, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Pottsville. Miller Mahan with an amazing run.
Wow. I think he ran 75 yards to find the end zone.
27-yard touchdown run, and like you say, he ran about 75 to do it. Miller Mahan got some good downfield blocking, but he really made some Bulldogs miss. Nelson Velasquez on for the point after touchdown. It'll be out of the hold of Caleb Turek. This time the snap is good. Kick is on the way, and it is good. The Pottsville Apache touchdown brought to you by Tyson Foods. And the point after gives Pottsville a 33-14 lead in the 3rd quarter. Back after this timeout.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Welcome back in the 3rd quarter. The Pottsville Apache score on their opening possession to widen their lead over the Waldron Bulldogs to 33-14. This Apache kickoff comes high and to the near side of the field. Kickoff brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, and Waldron able to fall on the ball just barely ahead of the Apaches hustling down the field. Keaton Ashmore almost came up with that kick.
Well, he did.
So I understand Clinton Dardanelle are playing quite a game.
Yeah, Mr. Coach Shane Thurman just gave me some information here. Dardanelle 14, Clinton 12 in the 3rd quarter. And then also, I believe Ozark is leading Mena. Is that right? Yeah, Ozark is leading Mena at this very moment.
Waldron first possession, 1st and 10 at their 24-yard line. Eli Cluthy, the young, good-looking sophomore quarterback, takes the snap, rolls the pocket to the right, has pressure, gets it to a man and complete at the 30-yard line. Nice throw and catch. Turning it upfield was Fisher Brown, and that's going to be a pickup of 12 and a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Cluthy most certainly throws the ball better on the run.
He does. Yeah, you get him out of that pocket, Steve, and he does a pretty good job throwing the football. Unless it's a jump pass. All right.
Excuse me. 1st and 10, Waldron. Motion man comes right to left. Cluthy back to pass, looking over the middle. Pulls it down, and it rolls to the right. Sends it downfield. Smart play to just throw that one away before he got sacked. Good pressure by the Apaches. I want to say that was Sladen Graham putting on the pressure.
I believe it was.
Ball at the 35, 2nd down and 10.
Sladen is one who had one of the first punt block.
That really set the theme for the game, didn't it?
It did. It really did.
One wide out to the left side. Cluthy the quarterback, Bailey the running back. Cluthy takes the snap, tosses it to Bailey, tries to turn the corner, and has Apaches waiting on him. He's going to make it to the 35-yard line, but it's going to bring up third down and long. Mason Vick in on the stop. I'll bet Jessica's enjoying this game.
I guarantee you. I think I hear Mama down there shouting a little bit.
Third down and long for the Bulldogs. Waldron had a lot of success running power football kind of straight up the middle. They've gone away from that on this first possession of the third quarter. Third down and long here. Cluthy will take the shotgun snap. Looks over the middle, and it's intercepted by the Apaches. Return up the left side as the Apaches interception made by, was it Eli or Kai Mahan?
I believe it was number 2, Kai Mahan.
Kai Mahan with the interception for the Pottsville Apaches. He will return it to the 34-yard line, and Pottsville again gets a short field deep in Bulldog territory.
Yeah, it was kind of cool to see Kai and Miller kind of chest bump one another when he was coming off the field.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line. Miller Mahan back to pass. They may be taking a shot. They are. Pass to the near side, and pass interference penalties are going to be thrown all over the place at the 10-yard line. The Bulldog defender never turned to look at the play.
He never did, Steve.
Colby Stevenson tried to slow down to make the catch. He made one of those earlier.
You know, he just ran back. He got the football, ran back past the flags. He never acknowledged it because he knew.
Yep.
Man, he's just guilty. He said, I don't have to look at the flags.
Well,
I know what I did.
Yeah, I probably saved a touchdown there. To
That's exactly what he did.
They left him on an island.
Yeah.
So the penalty is 15 yards from the original line of scrimmage, which will move it to the 20-yard line. That is a first down for the Pottsville Apaches, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing. Ball is at the 20. First down and 10. Pottsville already leads this game 33-14, looking for more. Out of the pistol, Trip Price. This time running room. Gets a good block downfield. Gets inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
Good hard running that time by Price.
At first down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing for Trip Price. First and goal to go from the 5. Pottsville really looking to take control of this ball game. They currently lead at 33-14. Their initial drive resulted in a 63-yard touchdown march. Looking now to take over with another touchdown after the Kai Mahan interception. First and goal to go from the 5. Mahan gives it to Price. Waldron still fighting. They hit Price in the backfield. They're going to drive him back to the 7, I think.
Handoff goes to Trip Price. He's brought down in the backfield. Number 24 making the stop.
Tackle made for the Bulldogs. Sam Eller making the tackle. That's the second time I remember him making a tackle for a loss, too. Bulldogs have got to dig in and fight here. They want to stay in this one. They trail at 33-14. Second and goal to go for the Apaches. Mahan back to pass, looking right, pulls it down, still circling right, looking for a receiver.
Oh.
And he fumbles the football. It's still loose. And Pottsville is going to get fortunate to fall on that football. Trip Price was able to fall on that.
Yeah.
Miller Mahan getting a little bit out of control handling the ball there, trying to make people miss.
Well, it just, sometimes you try to do a little bit too much, and that time was just one of those times he was trying to make something positive happen. But you got to remember, you got a whole team of orange coming after you.
Loss of 10 on the play, so it's going to be third and goal to go from the 16. You don't really have to get it all here. You get it close, you might go for it on fourth down. Trips left, one wide out to the right. Mahan back to pass, blitz coming. Mahan splits the blitz, gets by the spy. He's at the 10, gets down to the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 5. It's going to be fourth and goal from the 5. What do you do here, Brother Jim?
I think you put number 80 out there and you kick the field goal.
It's 33-14 right now. The 3 points would make it a 36-14 game. That would make it a 3-touchdown game, but it looks like the Apaches are going to go for it here. I will say I'm with you. I think I'd try to take the 3. 4th down and goal to go for the Apaches. Here's a big play, actually from the 6-yard line. Mahan with Trip Price behind him. Back to pass, looking over the middle. Has it complete to McNeely. Into the end zone. Touchdown!
Well, that's exactly what I would do, Steve.
That's right. Throw it to the tight end who split out.
Wow.
6-yard touchdown pass from Miller Mahan to Landon McNeely in the end zone.
Hey, Miller made up for that fumble just a minute ago because, man, he made about 3 guys miss so he could get that pass off and threw a dart to Landon McNeely.
Tyson Food, Apache touchdown. Now on to attempt the point after. Velasquez, that would have been good from about 50 yards. Your new score after the point after touchdown, the Pottsville Apaches 40, the Waldron Bulldogs 14. We're back in 30 seconds.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
6-play, 34-yard touchdown after the pass interception by Kai Mahan. The final 6 yards coming on a completion from Miller Mahan to Landon McNeely. Kickoff brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. We appreciate Tyler Riley, River Valley Realty, and all of our fine sponsors, including Tyson Foods, McNeely Plumbing. Pottsville with a high short kick. It hits a Bulldog player. Diving on the loose ball is Branson Mick just before another Apache could get there for an onside kick. Keaton Ashmore hustling down the field making the play. The Granite Shop, also one of our fine sponsors. They've been with us for a while now, and we appreciate their work.
Yeah, John Schaefer and crew over there, man, they do a great job. Steve, the house we just built, we are a customer of the Granite Shop, and, man, they do great work.
Also sponsoring tonight's broadcast, Smooth Running Heating and Air. And Heirloom Legal. They've been with us for a while, too, and we appreciate their sponsorship. 5:49 to go, third quarter. Cluthy out of the gun, back to pass. He's going to face pressure. He's going to throw it up in the air to the near side, and it's knocked away in the secondary.
Good coverage.
Good play in the secondary by Eli Morris. Boy, he's covered some receivers, too.
Boy, he has. And then I believe that's Ashmore. No, that's actually Jones, number 4. That was back there as well.
Waldron had 2 receivers deep in the pattern, but they were both right together. That kind of allowed 2 Apaches to blanket both intended receivers.
Yep.
I don't know if someone ran the wrong route or maybe they were trying for a pick. I'm not sure which. Second down. Power wing to the right side. Starts right. Reverse the play to the left. Waldron running back gets across the 27 to the 28-yard line. That's Bailey coming to the near side. Cole Bailey will pick up about 4 on the play. Jones with the tackle on the play. Ball will be at the 29-yard line. Third down and 6, almost 7 for the Bulldogs. 5:10 left to go. Quarter number 3. Pottsville leads this 40-14. Again, power wing. Cluthy starts up the middle, cuts outside. Good tackle by the Apaches at the 29-yard line.
That started out, Steve. I think that was going to be a jump pass.
Slayton Graham making the stop before Cluthy could throw the ball on the jump pass.
Yeah, but the reason he couldn't throw it was because number 18, Kobe Stevenson, had his guy covered.
Fourth down. Waldron really doesn't have a choice to go for it here on the 4th and 6, trailing this game 40-14. Cluthy, the quarterback, rolls the pocket to the right. He's under pressure, throws it deep, and it's going to be knocked away by Kagan Jones with a good play in the secondary. And that was smart that he didn't intercept it because Pottsville will take over 1st and 10, deep in Bulldog territory.
Yeah, just knock it down, man. That is a great heads-up play by number 4, Kagan Jones.
Well, Pottsville will once again take over 1st and 10 on a short field. They'll be just inside the Bulldog 30-yard line. .4:18 left to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Apaches. Trip Price makes one man miss, brings it up the right hash mark. Got to the 27, maybe the 26-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the carry straight ahead. They're actually going to mark this at the 27-yard line. Garrett Morris and Jackson Brown making the stop for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 6 for the Apaches. Slot left. McNeely wide to the right. Draw single coverage. Trip Price starts it inside, cuts it outside on the bounce. Heading for the left sideline. Turns it upfield at the 20 to the 19-yard line. That's going to be just short of the first down yardage. I think they're going to actually spot him out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Ball stopped at the 21-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Let me correct that to the 21-yard line. 3rd down a yard. The Apaches have to get the ball to the 20.
Guess who's coming in? Number 20, Mason Jones.
How about Mason Vick?
Or Mason Vick. Maybe I was thinking of Matt Jones. I don't know.
Or
Keegan Jones.
Keegan Jones.
Yeah.
So Mason Vick will be the running back in the backfield. We've seen him carry the mail for the offense. 3rd down and a yard for the Apaches from the left hash. Vick the running back. He gets the handoff, has a 1st down, cuts it back inside, gets tackled by the helmet. Inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. That is another Pottsville Apache. McNeely Plumbing, 1st down.
Mason Vick, man, he showed his power, his jets, and his athletic agility just then.
Yeah, he changes direction so quickly.
He does, man.
He's hard to tackle.
He's north and south and left and right.
Pottsville leads this game 40-14. 1st and goal to go coming for the Apaches at the 5-yard line. If I'm looking at this right, Pottsville has scored on their last 4 possessions. Trip Price back into the backfield again. High snap. Mahan pulls it down. Goes over the right side into the end zone. Touchdown, Pottsville. Tyson Fu, touchdown. Miller Mahan, the ball carrier.
That's good. And it looks like number 80, Nelson Velasquez, is coming in to kick the point after touchdown, Steve.
Touchdown run by the Apaches. Pottsville with a 46-14 lead. I believe you can make it 47 as that kick is up, and it is good. With 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go, quarter number 3, the Pottsville Apaches now lead this game 47-14 back after this timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Pottsville Apache touchdown on a 4-play, 30-yard drive. The final 5 yards coming on a touchdown run by Miller Mahan. Nelson Velasquez's point after makes it a 47-14 ball game. High short kick again coming to the middle of the field, and a fair catch called and completed by the Bulldogs. Cole Bailey making the catch. Waldron will take over. And they need points. They need them quickly.
Well, you got to give credit to this Bulldog team, Steve. They are still playing hard, playing tough, and they were in this ball game all the way up to the third quarter.
Pottsville, I believe, has scored 24 unanswered points.
Yep.
21 unanswered points, something like that. Cluthy with a double-barrel shotgun takes the handoff. Backs cross in the backfield, and Pottsville tackles both of them. Cole Bailey, the ball carrier. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Whatever Pottsville had been giving up in the middle. They've made an adjustment. This Eli Cluthy is not going to be a lot of fun to play in about 2 more years.
No, he's not.
When he becomes a senior, he's going to have some experience, and he's already got some athletic ability. I believe I see Court Johnson warming up on the near side. We may see a change at quarterback. Court played well against Clinton.
Yes, he did. At halftime, I had a chance to see Coach Johnson, his dad, and visit with him a little bit. And I told him how impressed we were with Court. We just watched him develop that entire game. Every play, he was getting better.
2nd and 7, Cluthy scrambles out of trouble in the backfield. Comes to the near side, driven out of bounds by Gavin Surratt and Kagan Jones. He's going to be close to but short of first down yardage. They mark it at the 35-yard line. 3rd down and a short 2, long 1. And this is 4-down territory, I'm sure, for the Bulldogs, as they trail this 47-14. Cluthy takes the snap. He's going over the right side, has first down. Boy, not a whole lot more than that, though. Pottsville linebacking core got there in a hurry. Cluthy's going to get out to the 39-yard line. That's going to be a Waldron first down. Bulldogs going in a hurry. Connor Mitchell into the game in the defensive line for the Apaches. He's going to line up at a defensive end spot on the right side. Cluthy in the backfield on 1st and 10 from the 39. We're going to give it to Bailey. He's going to cross the 41, spins to the 42-yard line. Picks up 3 moving straight ahead. Mason Vick on the stop. Mason Vick has been everywhere tonight.
He has, on both sides of the ball.
47 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. Pottsville 47, Waldron 14. It has been all Apaches since the early part of the second quarter. Cluthy back to pass on the 2nd and 7, rolls left, throws it over the middle, has a man, and completes the pass to Levi Brown. At the 45-yard line, Brown driven back, but it's going to be good enough for a Bulldog 1st and 10.
Yeah, he caught the ball and was pushed back, but his forward progress was there to the 45.
Pickup of 12 on the pass completion, and the Bulldogs getting something going here. Levi Brown, after making the catch, though, comes to the sidelines limping noticeably. Boy, you hate to see that. Yeah. And I believe that's going to do it. Nope, not quite. Waldron's going to take a timeout here. 19 seconds left to go in the 3rd. Timeout on the field. Pottsville 47, Waldron 14, back in 30 seconds.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
19 seconds left to go in the 3rd. The Pottsville Apaches lead this game 47-14. Pottsville's going to pick up their first conference victory, and it's going to be a conference road win. That's hard to do at any level of football.
Well, it is, and this is not your ordinary Waldron Bulldog team. These guys, their coach has got these kids coached up. They're ready to play. They beat Ozark earlier this year, which was a huge win, and they have played us very tough tonight. We have just came out and we played better than they have in the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 45-yard line. I've been very impressed by this sophomore quarterback, Eli Cluthy. Motion man left to right. Again, we're going to try a little razzle-dazzle play, and Pottsville's going to come in and sack number 20, Jaron Howell, who is trying to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Caleb Stansel came in and said, I've seen this once before, not again.
Yeah.
Well, and you could have kind of expect something like that after the timeout, and that's going to do it for quarter number 3. After 3, the Apaches 47, the Bulldogs 14. Back after this 1-minute timeout.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553 and walk-ins are welcome.
To start the fourth quarter, the Pottsville Apaches lead the Waldron Bulldogs 47-14. Second down, and I want to say about 20 yards. Cluthy rolls left, takes the short man to complete it at the Pottsville 43-yard line. Driven out of bounds by a host of Apaches at the 42. Pass completion to Caden Hunt before Kagan Jones got there to make the stop. Well, we've called Kagan's name a bunch of times tonight.
Oh, we have, Steve.
Third down and 7. Smart play by Waldron to take the short receiver and make it a much more manageable third down, as in 3rd and 7. Bulldogs have emptied out that wing formation. Cluthy back to pass, looking left the whole way. It's going to be complete. Close to the first down yardage. We'll have to see where the man in the black hat spots it. He's going to spot it short. It's going to be 4th down and almost 2. Pass is complete at the 36-yard line. 4th down and a yard. Pottsville's held a couple of times on 4th downs. Eli Cluthy, I'm guessing, will probably keep this. He does. He gets tackled in the backfield. I don't think he got there.
I don't either, Steve.
It's going to depend on where they mark the forward progress to, but a host of Apaches there to make the tackle. And Cluthy got up barking at a couple of the Apache players. Did that bring a penalty flag?
I don't
think so.
They gave him a generous spot.
Oh,
though.
my goodness. They spot this ball right at the first down marker, and Cluthy didn't get anywhere near the 35-yard line.
They're going to go ahead and measure, but I think he's going to be short still.
Looks like by this near side marker, he actually had to get the ball inside the 35, and it looks like the nose of the football is at the 35. You might have heard an Apache fan yelling terrible on the spot, and I don't disagree.
I don't either, Steve, because it was.
Yeah, he didn't get anywhere. I think he got anywhere near where they gave him the football to.
That's a game of inches.
And that's what this is going to be. This is going to be either a first down or a over on downs by inches. And from where they have the ball, they're going to stretch this out, and it's going to be short, I think.
He broke the chain.
The chain broke.
The chain broke.
Oh, my goodness.
We'll never know.
My goodness. We got a good look at the broken chain, didn't we?
Yeah, that's some good. Hey, we appreciate our cameraman tonight. He's doing a great job, man, getting us some really good shots. Hey, they picked up the first down, but I think it's a couple of links helped them there.
Yeah, they broke the chain and you lost a couple of links, and that gave the Bulldogs the first down on a play where he never got anywhere near the 35-yard line. But be that as it may.
I thought I saw some duct tape come out.
Yeah. 10 minutes and 32 seconds remain in this game. Coach Rust is talking to the white hat. He's probably asking what happened here.
Yeah, what about that spot?
Well, I can tell you this. If you had instant replay, you'd throw a red flag on that one. Andy Reid's challenging this.
Yeah. And I think Coach Brian Russ would too if he could.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach Russ is talking to the white hat, and I think you're right. I think it's about the spot. Well, and then the other thing is the nose of the football appears to be short of the 35-yard line. And where the yard marker was standing before, you had to get it inside the 35-yard line. I think Coach Russ smells some home cooking.
I think he does too. And look at him. He's like, hey, I tried, guys.
Probably not going to matter when it's all said and done, as Pottsville leads it 47-14. Bulldogs, after the very generous 1st and 10 spot, operate out of a double-barrel shotgun. They're going to hand it off to the right side halfback over the 35, finding his way inside the 30, still moving forward to the 20 to the 19-yard line.
On the carry over the left side, makes his way all the way down to the 21-yard line.
They're going to spot him at the 21-yard line.
Waldron Bulldogs, first down.
Give up a few yards here and there, and that's okay. We want to keep the clock running, which the first down will stop it momentarily. Pottsville making some substitutions on defense. Colby Stevenson coming into the game. Looks like Eli Morris is limping a little bit as he comes to the sideline. We'll hope that's nothing serious. Officials ready the ball for play. First down and 10 from the 20. Cluthy back to pass, looking over the middle and overthrows everybody. Penalty flag comes in. I think they're going to call a hold on this play.
Yeah, they are, Steve. I saw him grab the jersey and that's probably what you got to do to save a touchdown.
Yep. Especially since in high school, it's not a spot foul. You come back to the line of scrimmage, and on the defense, you live to fight another day. Well, the PA announcer says pass interference. That's probably more like holding. Something illegal by the Apaches, which will move the ball down inside the 10.
Result of the play will be a first down for the Bulldogs.
So first down for Waldron. Pass incompletion stops the clock with 9:57 to play. Pottsville leading this game 47-14. Cluthy out of the double barrel shotgun. Takes the snap, gives it to the left side halfback. That's Bailey. He's going to get met at the 9, fights his way maybe to the 8 over the right side. I believe that was Colby Stevenson coming up from the secondary to make the stop. Also Caleb Stansel. Picks up a yard to the 9. Bulldogs can get a first down without scoring. I don't think this is goal to go. Waldron getting the play in very leisurely. 9:23 and counting left to go in the game. Pottsville leads at 47-14. Cluthy out of the shotgun, rolls the pocket to the left. Pump fake, rolling outside, throws it up to the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be knocked away in the end zone.
I think he caught the ball.
Well, he caught the ball, but he was out of bounds. Good play by the Apache secondary to knock the Bulldog defender out of bounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good call.
Third down and goal to go. That ball was in the air a long time. Good job by the Apaches of closing on the play. Incompletion stops the clock with 9:08 to go. The Apaches comfortably in front, 47-14. Third and goal to go. Cluthy runs into a host of Apaches and basically goes nowhere. Trip Price coming up. Trip Price getting some time on the defensive side of the football.
Yep.
Cluthy picked up a yard to the 8, fourth and goal to go.
Yeah, big fourth down here. They're going to go for it, but chilling in the ball game.
Yep. Cluthy in the backfield. Bailey will be the running back in the backfield. Bulldogs making a substitution here. Play clock is going to be under 10 before they get lined up. But they go in a hurry. Cluthy takes the snap on fourth down, rolls the pocket to the right. Still rolling, still looking, throws it into the end zone. And a one-handed catch by a Bulldog receiver for the touchdown. I thought Cluthy had overthrown everybody. Bulldog wide receiver reached up a hand and brought it down. That pass reception was to number 4, Levi Brown. Is Waldron going to kick a point after? They're not in the swinging gate. Yeah, they're going to go for 2. I don't think they have a field goal kicker. Bulldogs going for 2 after the touchdown. Cluthy takes the snap, gives it to Bailey, trying up the middle. He gets met right at the goal line. Did he get in? No, he did not. So the 2-point conversion fails. Cole Bailey tried to get in the end zone. The Apache defense kept him from doing it. So with 8:17 left to go in the ball game, your new score, the Apaches 47 and the Bulldogs 20. Back in 30 seconds with more Pottsville Apache football.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
This onside kick by the Bulldogs is brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. As Waldron trails this game, 47-20. They really don't have any choice. Pottsville has 10 men within 10 yards. They only have 1 deep. High short kick will be fielded on the bounce at the 25-yard line. Return to the left side across the 30. But a nice job by Keaton Ashmore to come up with that ball cleanly. Keaton Ashmore has had a good evening tonight for the Apaches. Pottsville will take over 1st and 10 at their 30-yard line. With 8:13 to play in the game, I suspect the Apaches will try to grind out some first downs here and keep the clock running as they lead it 47-20. It'll be a long drive back on the Apache bus, but they'll have a good time.
You bet.
Actually going to spot that ball at the 31-yard line. Court Johnson was warming up on the near side. Is he in the game?
No, they still got Mahan in.
Miller Mahan still at the quarterback spot. Gives it to Tripp Price. Price gets back to the line of scrimmage, and then he is met helmet on by Aiden Allen. May have fallen forward for a yard to the 32.
Number 16, Cody Bates, combined with number 77, Aiden Allen, makes the tackle for the Bulldog defense.
And Pottsville will let the play clock run for a while. Well, Miller Mahan has played quite a ball game too, hasn't he?
He has. I think he missed playing last week.
I think he did too. And I would say he is healed. 2nd down and 9 for the Apaches. Out of the pistol, Mahan back to pass. Blitz coming. Mahan wants it all, has a man. It's complete at the 40-yard line. Big throw and catch for the Pottsville first down.
Well, there's one way to grind it out, Steve.
Colby Stevenson with the reception. That flips the field. Yeah, so much for my grind it out theory. Showing what a football savant I am. That first down brought to you by McNeely Plumbing. "29-yard throw and catch for the Apaches. 1st and 10 in Bulldog territory at the 40. Mahan back to pass. Nothing in the middle of the field. He pulls it down. He's headed to the right side at the 20, the 15, 10, 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Pottsville. Miller Mahan with the 39-yard touchdown run. Long completion from Miller Mahan to Colby Stevenson. And then Mahan saw that the middle of the field was wide open, and he took off and took it into the end zone.
We're going for 2.
For the Pottsville Apache touchdown, brought to you by Tyson Foods. 2-point conversion, look in route. Oh, what a good catch by Kagan Jones. And the point after is good.
So now it's sportsmanship rule, I believe, Steve.
Yep. Pottsville now leads this game 55-20, and I believe the sportsmanship rule will go into effect. We'll have a running clock. So this 7:15 will take about 8 minutes to play. Pottsville 55, Waldron 20. Boy, if I'd have told you this was going to be a sportsmanship rule game on the way down here, would you have believed it?
Well, if somebody would have said, hey, you're going to have 75 points on the board in the game, I would have thought, well, I don't think you're going to have that many.
That drive took exactly 1 minute. And so much for my theory on grind it out. A 3-play, 69-yard touchdown drive. Most of it coming on 2 plays, a long throw and a long scramble. Nelson Velasquez, whose leg may be getting tired, comes out for the kickoff, brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. Boy, it was a sky kick that turned this game around, too, for the Apaches. Low line drive kick taken by the Bulldogs, dropped and then picked up at the 21-yard line. Mick is trying to return it to the left side, but the Apaches have good special teams coverage. Is that Andrew Wells making a tackle on that play? Was that number 6?
I think it was, Steve.
Bulldog 1st and 10. They will be back at their 25-yard line. Pottsville comfortably on top, 55-20 as we have a running clock. So I think at this point, Brother Jim, safe to say the Apaches can put this into the win column.
You bet.
They will pick up their first conference win on the year. They'll be 1-2, as are the Bulldogs, but the Apaches, of course, will have the head-to-head for the standings. Pass to the left side is going to be complete. Pottsville playing a defense where they'll let them have some yards. Just keep everything in front of you. Cluthy's pass is going to be complete to Caden Hunt. Pick up about 6 on the play. Under 6 minutes to go in the ball game as the clock is running.
See you, Coach.
2nd down and 4. Cluthy back to pass. Rolling left. Completes it short. Over the middle. The Apaches there to make the tackle at the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. Tackle by the Apaches made by Jose Alcantara. Or Alcantar, I should say. My apologies. Jose Alcantar with the tackle. Pottsville getting some guys some valuable experience here as the time winds down in this. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Cluthy rolls right, has a man complete across midfield. Penalty flag comes in. That tackle may have been made by the face mask. Noah Metcalf in on the play, as was Bryson Burge. Let's see what the penalty flag is at the 45. He came in right at the point of the tackle, so it may have been a face mask. Yep, that's the call, face mask. Leo Sanchez, number 22, into the game for the Apaches. Anil Cesares also in the game for Pottsville. Rylan Petrillo in the secondary for Pottsville. Penalty moves the ball all the way down to the 29-yard line. Pass into the end zone, up for grabs, and it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. Pottsville's going to be called for pass interference in the end zone, though, as the defender had great position, but he never looked back for the ball. Face guarding will be that call. Now there's also, is there not another penalty, or is it just the one? It's just going to be the pass interference call. 3:50 left to go in the ball game. Take your time marking this off.
Pass interference against Pottsville.
And that's kind of a shame, too, because the Apache defender had very good position on that play.
He did.
1st down from the 15. Cluthy, the quarterback, rolls the pocket to the left. That's where he's the most dangerous. Pottsville comes on a blitz, and a good play in the secondary to knock the pass away.
on that play. Andrew Wells there.
Andrew Wells coming in for the breakup. Boy, he arrived perfectly on time, didn't he?
He sure did.
Boy, you'd like to see if the guys getting to play late could come up with a stop defensively. We are under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Pottsville leads at 55-20. Cluthy takes the snap, looks right. Bubble screen is going to be complete. On the completion, Fisher-Brown gets inside the 10 to the 5.
And Keaton Ashmore was the one on the tackle.
Pickup of 7 on the play. We'll spot the ball at the 7-yard line. Cluthy back to pass, looking left, and a good play by the Apache secondary to knock that away. Pottsville almost picked that off. That was a third down play. It's going to bring up 4th and 4.
That was intended for number 4, Levi Brown.
Pass intended for Levi Brown falls incomplete. Waldron can get a first down without scoring. It's not goal to go, but it is 4th down and 4. From the 7, we're under 2 minutes to go in the game. Cluthy moves one of his receivers from the right to the left. That's Howell. Cluthy back to pass, rolling left, throws it into the end zone, and it's intercepted by the Apaches. And the defense gets the stop, and bodies flying in out of everywhere.
Okay. Was that
I
number
believe
3?
the interception was by Keaton Ashmore. Keaton Ashmore with the interception turns away another Bulldog drive.
So, Steve, there was your stop.
Yep, the stop made by the Apache defense. So a kneel down here, and I think you'll be able to take this to the house.
If you can kneel down here because the ball's so
Well, yeah, it's about the 2-yard line, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to get up under center for the kneel down. Just go straight ahead and hang on to the ball.
I believe that might be Court Johnson in the game now, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, number 11.
Yep. Court Johnson is in the ball game. He's in the end zone to take the shotgun snap. Gets the high snap, handoff. Coming to the near side, out of the end zone to the 4. Maybe the 5-yard line. Ball carrier was Trayvon Palmer. And let's see where the play clock. Now Pottsville's going to have to snap the ball one more time. There's about a 4-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. Ball is at the 1. Once again, Court Johnson will take the snap in the end zone. Palmer, the running back, in the backfield. This will be the last play of the ball game. Court Johnson takes the snap, back to pass, go route on the near side. It's going to be complete at the 40, the 50, the 40, 25, 20, 10, touchdown, Keaton Ashmore. Woo! A 98-yard touchdown pass. Officially, they're saying that's a 99-yard touchdown pass.
Is there a
99-yard touchdown pass as time expires, and I think we're going to call it a night. Your final score after the touchdown brought to you by Tyson Foods gives this Apache crowd something big to cheer about. Final score, Pottsville 61, Waldron 20. We'll come back and wrap it up after this timeout.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Final score, the Pottsville Apaches 61, the Waldron Bulldogs 20. We're on the Pottsville side of the field here at Waldron, and the Apache fans buzzing after the 99-yard touchdown pass from Court Johnson to Keaton Ashmore puts an exclamation mark on a fine win by the Apaches.
Yeah, final second, you got your second team out there, and those kids going to, listen, they want to play football too. And then we just saw that 90, what was it, 98-yard? 99-yard touchdown pass. And so hats off to Court Johnson and Ashmore, and man, just what a great way to finish up the game.
And what a throw. He hit Ashmore in stride.
My goodness.
Put it right on his hands. It's not like the Bulldog defender was in a bad spot.
Steve, there were so many positives in this game, and I know you'll talk about some of them, but just me very quickly, the special teams, outstanding work tonight. Offense, hey, we came out the third quarter and we meant business. We won the third quarter, and we just took control of the game in the third quarter, and Waldron really didn't have any opportunities after that. So hats off to a very good Waldron football team. But Pottsville Apaches, they came to play tonight.
And I guess your player of the game would be Miller Mahan, coming back off the injury.
Yep.
So he will get credit as the player of the game. But you know what? This game turned on a special teams play by Noah Metcalf. Mm-hmm. The special teams played good the entire night, blocking 3 punts. But Noah Metcalf recovered a free football, got it in stride, set up another Apache touchdown. Pottsville, at the end of the second quarter, scored 13 points in about 8 seconds.
Yep.
We didn't know it at the time, but for all intents and purposes, the game was over from there.
You bet, Steve. It was, and then we came out in the third quarter, took that first ball down the field. We got the ball at the beginning of the third quarter, scored a touchdown, and from there, it was lights out.
Pottsville will be back home Friday night. The Dardanelle Sand Lizards, I believe, will be in town to take on the Apaches. That's a very, very athletically gifted group of Sand Lizards, too, so that should be a fun game. Thank you to Tyson Foods, McNeely Plumbing, Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, The Granite Shop, Smooth Running Heating and Air, and Heirloom Legal. What a good ball game. Justin Smith brought to you the technical aspects of tonight's game. Jim Huffman brought to you the color commentary. My name is Stephen Glenn. Again, the final, Pottsville 61, Waldron 20. Thanks for your time. This time, till next time. So long, everybody.